Let men or people call you mid. Let them call you 2 out of 10. Let them call you too much. Let them call you, oh, you don't need to do that much. I would never do that much. Let them say all of this stuff to you. Let them. Just let them. Because you know what? As soon as you start letting people be extremely negative towards you, and I'm not telling you that you need to like invite them into your house and like sit and drink tea with them and give them biscuits and like be like, "Oh my god, you think I'm mid? Oh my god, let's talk more about it." But essentially, when you start allowing negativity about you to exist, then you actually become more powerful because your energy needs to be able to hold even the negativity that some people feel against you. And I'm not telling you that you need to handle it. Holding that energy, being able to be in the energy that can hold people's negativity is not the same as handling it. It's not the same as interfering with people's energy that doesn't like you. It's just saying to the universe, you know what? If people don't like me, it's all good. It's all amazing. I love it. Give me more of people that hate me. Because you know what? That tells both the universe and other people, it tells them that you are done playing small. And I'm talking to all of you girls out there that are always feeling like you're doing too little for everyone and you want to do more. And maybe if you're a nicer and maybe if you cater to more people's needs, then maybe they would treat you better. That's not how it works, honey. You need to get very, very comfortable with that energy being taken away from everyone and their mom. You need to be very, very comfortable with everyone suddenly being like, what happened? Why is she no longer catering to me? Why is she no longer trying to constantly talk to me, do things for me? Why is she no longer the fairy godmother slash wife slash girlfriend slash therapist that I've been having around me for the last many years, months, or whatever? Well, that's because suddenly you're actually comfortable with not being all that. That's something you have to get very, very comfortable with. People are going to be like, you're not all that. Well, it's because you're not all that to them anymore. What people tell you that you are is always in relation to how much you're doing for them. And this goes for men especially because all men are narcissists, and we can make a whole video about that. But men especially have a tendency to believe that your inherent value is based wholly on what you do for them. That is what they see you for. That's why they say, I love a woman who cooks. I love a woman who cleans. I love a woman who's doing all of that stuff, because they think about you in terms of what you can do for them. And that is why as soon as you don't want to do nothing for them, as soon as you don't want to date no broke guy, as soon as you are done playing small, literally like eating crumbs off the floor and acting like you're happy even though you're starving, then suddenly people are like, you're mid, you're a 2 out of 10. Oh, you think you're all that? I am. You are all that, but you're just not all that for them anymore. Now you're all that for you. And you know what? That energy is exponentially, like, it's expansive. That energy is crazy, and people can smell it. People can like smell your energetic body odor. It's a nice image, isn't it? They can smell your energetic body odor from miles away, and they're triggered. They're triggered because usually you are the one running behind everyone trying to like, oh, what do you want? What do you need? And now you're like, you know what? I cannot put myself last anymore. I cannot be the one who's sitting in the corner. I cannot be mid anymore because I'm actually only mid in the company of people that don't want to be more. So I have to make myself less because they don't want to be more. Okay? Did you hear that? The reason why they feel that now you're mid is because when you were in their company, you were shrinking yourself. And that version of you is the version that they want. They want that mid version. They want that 2 out of 10 version. And you've never actually been a 2 out of 10. But that's just what they're telling you, because when they have control over you, then they feel like you are mid. Then they feel like, oh, well, you know what? If she wants to serve me, if she wants to deal with all of my problems, that means that she's probably mid. And you know what that tells about them, especially the men? Tells that they're mid themselves. Because they see that now you've grown and you're no longer shrinking yourself, that the version of you were when you were in their company, you were serving them. That person is only a mirror, a direct mirror of them. It's only a direct mirror of the behavior that they have been exuding. So they clock that they're mid themselves, but they don't actually clock it. They just don't want to say it to themselves. They don't want to realize that maybe they're mid. So what they say is that you're mid. You're mid. You're mid. You're a 2 out of 10. You're not good enough. You're ugly. You're whatever. This is where you have to get very, very comfortable with the uncomfortability of people saying all kinds of stuff about you. Because if you want to step into the version of yourself that you deserve to be, if you want to step into the version of yourself that you actually that's in your literal path for the life that you deserve to live, then you're going to just have to be like, oh my God, they're my fans. You're my fan. I love you. Because they are. It's fan behavior. It is fan behavior that they're telling you that you're mid and that you're all this and all of that. If they truly had enough going on, they wouldn't be in the comment section saying you're mid. They wouldn't even be watching your videos, stalking your Instagram page, whatever it is you're doing. They wouldn't even be talking to everyone and their mom about you. The people that gossip the most are people that have the least going on, because they feel like their worth is actually dependent on your lack. They feel like they can only measure their own worth by having your lack in their rear view mirror. So that's also comparison, and you can't be around people that are comparing themselves to other people, because those people will literally, comparison is a thief of joy. It's a really, really good saying. It's a saying for a reason, because comparison is a thief of joy. Because the people that compare themselves to you, that are now saying you're mid, you're all this, you're doing all that compared to who? You're mid compared to, well, funny you should say it, but I'm not seeing you out here hustling, posting videos, making yourself a better version of yourself every single day. I'm not seeing you trimming your toenails, mister. You're mid. I'm not seeing you do that. I'm seeing you hating on someone who's doing more. What are you getting out of it? You're getting hate. You're getting some type of feeling like, oh yeah, now I can scratch and sniff my balls in peace because I told a woman that she was mid. But in reality, what are you getting from it? You're getting likes. Maybe you're getting attention. Because attention is attention. Fame is fame is fame. And with negative attention also comes positive attention, because people are going to be like, ooh, wait, well, maybe he thinks she's mid, but she's collecting a lot of attention. So she isn't mid. So, because if she was mid, then why would he be running after her, telling her she's mid? Because that's what happens with beauty. Men say that beauty don't matter, and beauty doesn't matter, brains matter more than beauty. But they only say that when it comes to someone being beautiful, or when it's someone's I want to focus on my beauty. They're not running around saying it on the down low, regular, philosophically, women talk about stuff. We could talk about philosophical stuff, on the regular, but men will bring things up when suddenly they're threatened. So that tells you that if they tell you you're mid, that's probably because you're not mid. It's probably because you're all that. So you have to remember you're all that, because fame is fame is fame. If they weren't telling you that you're mid, you know what? It's a compliment. I'm mid. Thank you. Thank you for bringing attention towards me. I love myself too. Love you.